Update, Fairmont. So I fired this thing up and I was going to go to the dyno, make my dyno pulls, and fuel pump started screaming before I even got out of my neighborhood, and it started going lean, hit the 50% additional fuel and shut off. And I was able to fire it like 2-3 more times and bring it home. Yeah, fuel pump's screaming. The fuel filter's clean. It's got a brass element. That's fine. So what I'm thinking is the suction of the fuel pump, there's a sock on these carbureted pickups. There's a sock on it. And I bet it collapsed the sock or something. Or the fuel pump is just garbage. I don't even know where I got it, to be honest with you guys. I don't know where it's from. But it was pumping fuel and quiet initially. So some days it do be like that. So we're gonna take a shower, outdoor shower, and some gasoline, since I filled the damn tank and now it has a fuel issue. There's some days, again, it do be like that. So try to gravity drain it and take that ring off and pray for the best. Okay, so I think I figured it out. Look at that E85 just bubbling the paint right off the floor. This is like E50, I think. I mixed it, so I'm cheating a little bit, but I wanted to do it for fun. I noticed I pulled the hoses off and it was barely dribbling, and I immediately was like, you know what? I bet it's not getting enough ventilation. And, you know, obviously the carbureted pump is not moving that much fluid, but this is just screaming fluid in and out. And now that the tank is full, it's giving me problems. Maybe when it was really low, it was no problem. But now, you know, tank ventilation issue. So I pulled the gas cap off and fuel started flying out of the fuel line. Fuel pump's quiet now. Fuel pump's real quiet. Imagine that. Oh, it's almost like I'm a mechanic on YouTube. All right, look at that. We got the air fuel good. Motor isn't flying all over. It was super rich when I didn't have the Y-band connected. It needed a lot of trimming. So I think that was it. No ventilation. So I'll leave the gas cap off till I figure that out. But yeah, I pulled the gas cap off and it started showering me. Look at it just eating the floor. It's like an aircraft stripper. So watch this. Let's see how long it takes. Correction's going up. 7-8%. We'll see how long it takes now that it's also like 100 degrees out, so the tank, I'm sure, had a lot of vapor. 8% closed loop. Anyway, it's gonna do it again. I thought it would do it immediately, but I bet now I can drive to the dyno. Maybe we'll just leave that sitting there, but totally loose. What do you think? Here you go. Cap storage right there. Ta-da. Okay, there's water in there. There's water just sitting in there. Okay, I think I fixed it. Let's try this again. Also, a pro tip, I wanted to share this with you guys. I've been using this for years. It's a Jazz. Oh, right there. Jazz part number 550-014-06. 14-inch triangular funnel, but it has like this really fine mesh. I take coolant out of cars and I run it through this and get all the bugs and debris out and the fuel and everything. I just was dumping the fuel into a 5-gallon bucket that was filthy, and look at the crust. Look at bugs and everything in the 5-gallon bucket and the fuel. Look at that. Look at it. So yeah, nice addition for quickly filtering things. It blows through this like It's just a regular funnel, and it self-supports itself most of the time, and very, 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 very awesome. Don't have one, you should probably just get one if you do fluid stuff. I am at the end of my road here, and I'm here in my fuel pump, so I'm just gonna sit here. I'm not about to pull out in some rush hour. And die on the hill here. Okay, the fuel pump sound comes and goes. Check this out though, watch this. This is the real winner. Yeah, nice smoke. But yeah, look at this. Something's up. It was just dead lean. Now it's Did we try? I don't want to have to try to tow this thing. What do you say? Well, whatever it is, I think it's just happening around idle. So, we're gonna chance it. See what happens. It's really good driving, so whatever. Well, we made it, but this fuel pump screaming like that is coming and going. I probably just need a pump, huh? Pow. Stealing Taylor Ray's mojo. Come with me. I don't have any one-handed practice. Today's the day. So, air brake for the dyno. Yahtzee. Sweet. Check them again when we're rolling. Gimme. Shout out to Charleston Performance Solutions. Supposed to be 60. A minute ago it was 20. Struggling. I didn't get the video on in time, but it was running on 10 pounds of fuel pressure. We're having garbage fuel pressure issues. I think the pump is either going bad, don't know where I got it from, I think we said that already. It's sucking the sock in, the pickup, or there's like a giant chunk of rust, or it's a combination of all of them. I'm just gonna fire it, and I'm gonna go right to like a first gear dyno pull and see if I can log it and see what happens. Well, it made 69 horsepower, which is pretty good because it is hot. It's hot today. 69 horsepower. So, yeah, it is 96 degrees. And it made 69 horsepower. So this was stock when we were messing around. It makes pretty much exactly the same power. Pretty cool. A little bit better up top. This is when we took the air cleaner and everything off. Oh wow, look at that. Ta-da! Carburetors are better. Well, to be honest, this is what I expected because we took the inlet size in half. So it's doing pretty good. This looks extreme, but if you look, it's 5 horsepower. It's just that the horsepower is so low that this 5 looks gigantic, but that is kind of true. You know, speaking from a percentage here, we dropped a bunch. But again, we went from a 2-barrel to a 1-barrel. So really impressive, honestly. The other thing that sucks is this thing used like 77% of the injector to make 69 horsepower. So the turbo probably ain't gonna do it. We'll see. I think my ethanol content might be 50%, so that might knock us down to 50% on straight gasoline. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, once I fix my fuel pump and everything else. Smoke up, Johnny. Quite the adventure here. The fuel pump is hanging in for the drive. I don't know what the hell it is, but I have no idea where I got that fuel pump, and I have not had the tank apart. So we're rolling our dice. I'm gonna have to do both. Come on. Just gotta get home. Not far. At least give me a place to pull over and not on a damn hill.